Okay, so this is the claim. What he said was that they've identified shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program, and that there are 4.7 million Social Security members over 100 to 109 years old, whatever. Okay, 4.7 million. Remember that number. All right. So they make out like this is the first time that anybody's ever thought to look at this. This is the first time. Oh my God, if Doge hadn't shown up, no one would have ever thought to look. Well, as it turns out, that is also false. So here is a list of reports by the Office of the Inspector General at the Social Security Administration. See, it's oig.ssa.gov, right? And this is page 2 of their audit reports right here, page 2, halfway down. There's one called Number Holders, age 100 or older, who did not have death information on the NUM ident. The NUM ident is the record, right? That's your Social Security number record in the system. Okay. If we click on that, this is the report you get right here. Number holders, age 100 or older, who did not have death information on the NUM ident. Okay. This report's from 23. It looks at data from 2020 up to 2020. Okay, so it is going to be a little different than what you see on Chump's report, but essentially, this report, and I'm not going to read it all to you. I'm not going to read it all to you. You could figure out what it is, but there's about 18.9 million people who were born 1920 or before, who don't have any death date information on the NUM ident. They're still carried on there, right? This report concludes almost none of them get checks. Almost none of them. Okay, almost none. Let's hold on to that thought. While we're at it, I will point out that this is not the first time that the Office of the Inspector General has looked at that. Here's another report from 2015. I'm going to go into this one. It doesn't matter. We'll go off of the other one. Okay. All right. So now, how many people are alive over 100? Right. So here's a Pew report. It says about 101,000 people. Okay. If we look at the Social Security page, it actually gives you the number of people at each age that checks are sent to and the average amount, and it divvies them up by men and women. So down here it shows you 99 and over. How many checks did the Social Security Administration actually send out to people who were 99 years old and older? 89,000. 89,000. There's nothing on here. That's not 89 million. This is not numbers of thousands. This is the actual number. This is 51,772,651 people got a Social Security check. Of those, 89,106 of them were 99 years old or over. That's all the checks they sent out. Not 3.5 million, not 3.8 million, not 4.7 million, not some other number. That number. That's how many were sent. So if he thinks he's going to balance the budget based on eliminating $3.5 million worth, 3.5 million checks, Social Security checks being sent out to people over 130 years old, yeah, he's completely off his rocker. And look, 89,000 is perfectly in range according to the Pew report. And actually, this report here goes to show you how many people still receive some sort of record. How many people there are, and there are I think it's 130 some odd thousand, but I'm not going to go through that. You can read that yourself. Here's the link. All right, I'm going to put the link in the notes. Like, don't worry about it. But that's all false. All of that is garbage. And the Social Security Administrator, the acting guy, right there, says the same thing. Yep, says the same thing. But no, we're going to listen to Elon Musk.